Hey guys, it's another episode of Jeff and Kelly Travel. Join us as we cruise on the Carnival Mardi Gras to Aruba, Curacao, and Grand Turk. As you can see, we have a beautiful Havana interior. As you walk in, you got some nice decorations on the wall. King size bed, USB ports next to each. There's my beautiful wife. Always make sure you pay attention to what's on the screen. Safety briefing, refrigerator, and your typical bathroom, which is similar to the one that was on the Celebration. Your toilet, and your nice closed-in glass door shower, which is wonderful. It's spacious enough for two. I would say if you're traveling with a family, probably not the best option, but it's great for us. After we dropped our bags off in the cabin, we went and grabbed a Bloody Mary. Met a dude who had the same bullion coin necklace that I had. And we went up top for the sail-away party. Deck parties on Carnival are always magical. Everybody always comes out. It's always a fun time. Make sure you guys check it out. After the deck party, we always go up top and make sure we get a view of whatever port we're sailing out of, and then we wander around a little bit. This time we stopped by the Fortune Teller bar. People always ask what's their menu look like. So here you go. You could always stop and pause and take a look at their signature drinks. I can honestly tell you that all of them are delicious, and you can't go wrong with anything. So take the time, slow down, drink a couple drinks, come back from time to time. You don't just have to knock them all out in one day. Come back over the course of the week. You'll have a wonderful time. Here's one to show right here. After the Fortune Teller bar, we went to the Italian restaurant, grabbed us a bite to eat, and called it a night. We had a long day of driving, getting to the port, had a good meal, filled our bellies up, had a great dessert, relaxed a little bit on the pool deck, and called it evening. We'll see you guys in the morning. The next morning, we grabbed us a quick breakfast. Went to hang out on the Lido deck. It was awfully nice and windy, nice and cool day, bright and sunny. Took a walk around, checking out the scenery. Then we stopped at the bar, grabbed us a quick drink, and we ran into one of our friends, the traveling types, James. Such a great guy. James and Tracy from the Traveling Type. They have a YouTube channel. Like and follow them. They're a great couple. Kelly found a big chair. We went and seen the morning show. Get a little knowledge, something to do. Something extra to do. Gotta have pizza when you're on Carnival. We rolled into Aruba. This is the first time, this is the inaugural trip that the Carnival Mardi Gras went to Aruba. So they gave us a welcoming of a boat shower. And as you can see, he's doing donuts in the water. Gives us a little show. Awesome to see. As you can see, the water's beautiful. crystal clear. Once we got through the cattle herding and made it to town, we ran into some fans. They actually met me on the ship the day before, and I told them to make sure they see my wife, that they jump on her, and they did. And very nice people. We then continued walking down Main Street. We were actually looking for somewhere to eat. Last time we were in Aruba, we ate at the Renaissance Hotel, which was absolutely fabulous. This time we were just looking for something more casual, on the water, good food, just to hang out. It was really hot. Grabbed a couple drinks, grabbed a bite to eat, and we came across this place that was waterfront called Lucy's. Now Lucy's had a great vibe, awesome bartenders. The atmosphere was real cool. They had some drink specials, a couple of specialty local beers. So we had a couple drinks, and we actually ordered a fried grouper sandwich and some tacos. The grouper sandwich was excellent. Now, we are from Florida, so we know about grouper, and I will tell you that grouper was awfully fresh, and the price was decent too. Right outside of Lucy's, across the street, there is a taxi drop-off pickup area where all the taxis congregate. We booked our own private taxi, asked the lovely young lady how much it would be to book it per hour. We made an agreement, and we chartered it for 3 hours so we could go around the island and look at some places off the beaten path. We went to a lighthouse, which was actually closed that day, so you couldn't climb it. So we just started gallivanting around to see some other sights. There's my beautiful wife with her hair blown in the wind. And on the way, she even brought lunch for her beautiful husband. There he is, my man. Then we continued our journey. Now, one of the things that we didn't see last time we were in Aruba was one of the churches that is actually used on a daily basis. There's a lot of stray dogs that just hang out at the church that get fed every day. And this is an active church. As you can see, people are inside. It is very well maintained and manicured, and pretty cool because it's just off in the middle of nowhere. So pretty cool to go and see. My wife loves these trees in Aruba. And then we went to the other side, or downtown, where the locals hang out, and there's a lot of art. There's a lot of graffiti on the walls, a lot of murals that are painted by local artists. So if you get a chance to go and see, book you a taxi. Tell them to take you where they would go eat. Tell them to take you what they would go see their friends and family that come to visit. Man, what a great day. As we got dropped off, we got back on the ship, the sun was setting, and I don't think words describe a sunset on a beautiful day in Aruba. One of those things you can just check off your bucket list. Not very many people get to do it, so this is Aruba at night. We were there all day. I think we left at 10 p.m. So it was a later port day, which is always fun because you get to see kind of the nightlife too. Then we did some late night wandering, just to kind of get some footage and look at the upstairs Red Frog Rum Bar, Guy's Burger. And what we were actually doing was we were kind of scoping out where people were hanging out. Because one of my wife's favorite pastimes is hiding ducks. But you don't want to hide ducks where people congregate, and there always are. So as soon as you hide them, somebody grabs it. You want people to be able to look for them, be able to find them, have fun, share it with their family, share it with their friends. Then went by the Brass Magnolia. Heard some Metallica being played, which is always cool. So we'll let you check that out for a minute. Man, that was cool. After we got our Enter Sandman on, we started hiding some ducks. We always like to put some ducks out in plain open so younger kids can find them. We also like to put some in non-conspicuous areas, kind of like on the foosball table. As you can see, there's one on top of the A right there on the carnival sign. One on a handrail, of course anybody can find that. On a step. In between a salt and pepper shaker. You never know where you're going to find a duck. And please, if you have found a duck on one of our cruises that we've been on, scan the barcode and upload a picture of it. We'd love to see it. The next morning, we made our way towards breakfast. We stayed up late hiding ducks. As you can see, most of the shops are closed because it is so early. Look how beautiful this walk is. We passed by Emerald's, which has great food, by the way, if you've never eaten there. And the prices are really fair. Look at the menu. If there's something that you like, go and try it. Don't be shy. Make sure that you give yourself an opportunity for that. And we had a quick breakfast. Always good. And then we'll be ready to enjoy Curacao. Stay tuned, guys. As you get off the ship in Curacao, you walk through the port area where there is all kinds of shopping to do. You don't actually have to venture into town to find what you want. If you just want something local, a sign that says Curacao, a nice painting, a dress, a hat, cup, sunscreen, sunglasses, a Christmas tree ornament. There's all kinds of stuff. There's rum, there's cigars, there's beer, there's daiquiris, there's all kinds of stuff. Now, sometimes when the water is rough, it does splash over here, so be careful. It's always a mystery. And the mystery today is, are the shoes going to fit? Guess what, guys? They do. She's so cute. Sit back, relax, enjoy, and watch some of these beautiful videos that we have of walking through Curacao and some of the sights that we had. It's a beautiful place, one of our favorite ports, so check it out, guys. We then, across from the Curacao sign, found a little cafe restaurant. You can always find it. It's got Heineken umbrellas. We grabbed a little Dutch bite to eat some tapas style, which were absolutely fantastic and delicious. Drank a couple beers, watched the pink train go by, and then we did the same thing we did in Aruba. We just offered a taxi driver a private fee to take us around for a couple hours, and he agreed. So we did the same thing. We toured the island. We went to the Curacao factory, which was really cool. I guess it's kind of self-explanatory that blue Curacao comes from Curacao. They do have different flavors like tamarind, chocolate, coconut, not just the typical blue Curacao, which is more of a orangey flavor. It was a good experience. There was our taxi driver. He was a great guy. What flavor is this?
That's the orange. And this is going to be the tamarind. That's the fruit you see in the tree over here. Chocolate. Yeah, chocolate. Chocolate on ice cream.
Now, after you go through the factory, there is a gift shop where you can buy everything that they make. And they also have this stuff called like Glacial Freeze, which is a kind of an alcohol spray that you spray on yourself and it cools you down on a nice hot day. We actually got to try some, so we picked up a bottle. It's awesome. We then ventured off to see some of the prettiest water that you'll probably ever see on the face of the earth. This is an inlet that actually comes from the ocean that travels through and makes a low sandy area at one of the resorts. And as you can see, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, picturesque, gorgeous. I would love to come back one day and spend some time there, not on a cruise, just as a regular vacation. And what would be touring a beautiful island in the ABC Islands without at least getting a little walk around of the beach? So here you guys go. Here's a little beach tour. Enjoy. Got dropped off back at the port, but no trip to any Dutch area would be finished without Stroop waffles. If you've never tried one, you got to, guys. Then we made a walk back to the ship where we were planning on relaxing for the rest of the day. Because I will tell you, when you are this close to the equator, guys, man, it's hot. Beautiful, hot, wouldn't change it for the world. If you ever get a chance to come to Curacao, guys, do not pass it up. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. After we got back on the ship, we went and grabbed a quick bite to eat in the main dining room. It's always a good meal. And then we got ready to go see one of the new shows, which will be coming up. So stay tuned, guys. Check it out. After the show, we had one more late night wander before we headed off to bed. The next morning, we got up and at it. We didn't feel like going to the main dining room for breakfast or up to the Lido deck for the buffet, so we headed on down to Guy's Pig and Anchor Bar, where they do a buffet every morning, which is suffice for my family. It has everything you need: eggs, bacon, sausage, hash browns, fruit, charcuterie. There's a juice machine, a actual self-serve Coke machine, and there's a full bar right there for the adults. I tell you what, guys, leave down in the comments, do you guys like the buffet at the Pig and Anchor Bar, or would you rather do the buffet at the Lido deck? All these XL class ships, like the Mardi Gras, the Celebration, and the Jubilee coming up, they have quite a few pool and hot tub options. And I will tell you that the pools never seemed too crowded for a ship that holds so many people. There was always access to hot tubs and pool area. Seats weren't a problem. The deck crew, was everywhere. Took care of everybody. It seemed adequate for the most part. Favorite pastime, watching some steel drums. Kelly checked out some street eats. And then we just hung out. Now, if you don't know what street eats are, they're little, just bite-sized plates that change every single day. So you have different options. It's not the same thing all the time. They have good food, and you could always try something new.
Yep.
As we were hanging out on the Lido deck, getting some sun, Kelly ran into Kindle Fire. She was awesome. We met some new friends. They always give us a shout out. There's my beautiful wife.
Here on the cruise director here on the Mardi Gras. I'm at Jeb and Kelly. They got Jeb and Kelly Travel. Like, subscribe, and see you around the Mardi Gras. And I'll see you guys around the ship.
Thank you. She's the best.
Hey guys, good morning. We're in Grand Turk. We're getting ready to go on the Junkanoo party bus. Should be a good time. We've never done that excursion before, so we look forward to bringing you some good content on that. It's a beautiful day. The seas have been nice and calm, and we look forward to sharing our expedition with you guys. So stay tuned and check out Grand Turk. Bye.
40 islands inhabited. The language we speak here, English, the currency spent, US. We drive on the left-hand side. Most people say it's the wrong-hand side. On your tours, as we pass the historical points, going to give you guys a quick briefing on them. Okay guys, the shot we're passing through right here in the early 1960s used to be a US Air Force base. The reason for this base being here, US intelligence have received information that Russia was sneaking nuclear missiles through our waters into Cuba. We have to...
Oh, that's...
Now, we enjoyed our time on the Junkanoo bus. Would we do it again? Probably not. One thing we do always do is make sure we hit up Jack Shack. Man, their jerk chicken is famous. They even sell the jerk chicken sauce that you can bring home. We always buy a couple bottles, keep it in the cupboard. It's always good for birthday parties, get-togethers. just a weekend of grilling while you're watching football, whatever the case may be. Now, Jack Shack is close to the port, but if you do take a taxi, it's only $2 US per person, and it's always a good time. Check them out. I could never leave that place, but unfortunately all good things must come to an end. So we headed back to port, got a beautiful picture, jumped on board. For the first time ever, we actually got some video of beer being brewed at the brewery. It was a cool process. The whole place smelled delicious if you love the smell of beer. Took that in. Then we went up top to watch the sail away. Man, Grand Turk, it's always a great place. Margaritaville is good. Jack Shack is good. It just depends on what you're feeling that day. But you can't go wrong. The port's great. Good shopping, good food, good drinks. Very easy to navigate. And it's got everything you need, really. After we started heading out to sea, took a little stroll around, got some video of the Piazza Panini, which is the deli. They have great sandwiches. My kids love the buffalo chicken sandwich. Try it out. The new meatball sandwich is phenomenal. We then went down and watched the New Orleans celebration. They were getting ready for it. Took some cool video. You can see the backdrop of it. And here you go.
I need everyone to get energy up, hands up, energy up, hands up, get them up, get them up. Hey! Hey!
Wow, what a great show last night. The next morning, we observed the towel folding seminar from up top. And then I wasn't feeling real hungry, so I headed on back to Guy's Pick and Anchor Bar. On the way, hit a couple ducks. There's some young men who found it. Here's another one. I had a duck hiding right over there in that little trophy on that stand as well. This young man's going to go find it. And watch the excitement on his face. That's what it's all about, guys. This little guy's week is going to be 10 times better just because he found a little rubber duck. Ice cream for breakfast, find a rubber duck, awesome stuff. Later on in the day, we actually had plans to meet with James and Tracy from the Traveling Type. We were going to go to the Alchemy Bar, which they were going to have a private demonstration for us, which we signed up for, to show us exactly how they make their drinks, what goes in them, what's the thought process behind them, all that good stuff. So there was only actually 4 of us signed up, which was me, Kelly, James, and Tracy. So we got some video coming up of that, guys. There they are. Make sure you like and follow and subscribe them as well. The Traveling Type. Check them out.
Then the wrong thing to do is to blame the recipe or anybody. So always remember to get the measurement up. Always remember to measure your ingredients, and you will get the Dr. Seuss analogy or not. Choose the Dr. Seuss one. We're not very bright. Shaker, shaking, yeah. So if you want to shake something, you need an additional tool. Is called this pin. This thing will get sealed, and you can shake it vigorously back and forward until you're gonna get the beautiful machine gun sound. For instance, in a bar, I wish to call this tool bar spoon.
Dr. Seuss.
Yes, the entire content of the mixing glass. Once the ice cubes are reaching the same level with the liquid, your drink is ready.
Mint.
Never the mint, the lime.
Oh, the lime.
The lime is bundled 3 or 4 times. Don't go too personal because what happens if you bundle a lime wedge for too long?
Becomes bitter.
Too much of the
Rind.
sunrise. It calls for 2 ounces of vodka. It's light and refreshing. 1 ounce of orange juice. So far we haven't got orange juice. Add ice. Then we go back and forward over the shoulder, safe and fun. Who wants to?
No, let her go ahead.
Go ahead.
You gotta shake harder than that.
Just hold it with both hands because
one on top,
it
one
can
on the bottom.
always pop.
Okay.
I can do it with one hand, but
Then what do you do?
you don't have that clearance, not yet. Keep going. You're responsible for
Long
it.
shake.
You can just shake it just for fun. You want me to?
Trying it out?
recording.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we got it. All angles. We record.
And you don't care about that?
Man.
Where's the flair in it? You gotta have some flair.
Not that fancy. It'll be all over me.
What we're gonna do now, if you look closely to your shaker, you'll see that somewhere here, the Boston glass is touching the shaker.
Yep.
So, if you consider that line your 6, this line should face you. Yes.
Okay.
And with the bottom or with the palm of your hand, just hit the tin somewhere at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. If this
Ooh,
line
that's harder
is your
than it
6, you have to hit it at 3 or 9. If you're right, you're lefty, that's your choice.
Wow, that's really
If
hard.
that line
Gotta
is
either
your
be here or
6.
here.
Yes, thank you.
I am, and it's not working.
Think about
There you go.
think about that last person who cut you.
I heard it break free.
It takes practice.
No.
Nope.
Sometimes it's impossible. All right, now. Stop
Okay.
thinking.
Okay.
Wait for it. Now I'd like you to blend one of these orange peels.
Okay.
Hold it between your index.
What is this?
He said it's the best drink made on earth.
James, cheers.
Don't
my
know the
friend.
name.
Beginner or finisher?
Oh, what is for sure? But I think it will sneak up on you.
We gotta be careful.
Oh, we got it.
Tracy!
Basically, we got a certificate for drinking.
Yes, exactly. Where else?
That was a very interesting time at the Alchemy Bar. Just kind of see what his job is, how they think of different drinks, and the concept behind it. It's a very simple process and simple mindset. So if you get an opportunity to get invited to one of those, I think it was $20 or $25. Sign up for it. We then headed upstairs to the upper deck of the Red Frog Rum Bar for the Grew for St. Jude deck party. Unfortunately, you're in the Caribbean in the summertime. It's bound to rain. The rain actually cooled things down a little bit because it was a super hot day. But people always scatter This rain storm actually lasted for about 20 minutes or so. But like I said, it cooled things off. Didn't bother me or James, Tracy, or Kelly. We were ready to have some fun. Check us out.
Doing big things. Follow the traveling type. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't know they were. Hey, we need to back up. Go.
Man, it's always a fun time with them. That night we chose to go to Emerald's to eat dinner. As you can see, the live lobster moving around. Fresh seafood. They have oysters, they have shrimp, they have lobster, they have crab claws, they have all kinds of stuff, guys. Check them out. We choose to go with a fried oyster po' boy, some stone crab claws. We actually got a muffaletta as well, and some red beans and rice. But the stone crab was the hit of the day. We then wandered around a little bit, got sad, don't ever want to leave. It's that last day of being on board. You can see everybody's in their cabin, kind of hanging out, probably packing, being sad just like the rest of us. So we did some late night wanders, just taking it all in, looking at the beauty of the ship. Now the Carnival Mardi Gras is similar to the Carnival Celebration that we have a video of that we posted back in April we went on. It's a similar style boat, it's the same kind of layout, but the furnishings are different. They have different pizzas, they have different ideas of what we're going with. Miami is more of a South Beach vibe with bright colors and neons and flamingos and stuff like that. The Mardi Gras is more of a deep, dark, rich tone with darker colors like ruby reds and garnets and golds and stuff like that. Both ships are immaculate. You'll have fun on either one. So I will tell you that whether you choose to go out of Miami or you choose to go out of Port Canaveral, you're not going to be steered wrong on either one of these ships. Now, what the Jubilee entails when it comes out, we can only wait and see. I can't wait to go on it. We've actually never sailed out of Galveston, so that'll be another first time for us. So we'll get to go on a new ship, we'll get to go out of a new port, and we'll get to experience some new stuff. So hopefully it packs a punch just like the celebration and the Mardi Gras do, and we can't wait for that. So I'll tell you what, guys. So we did our final lap around to soak in the luxury of the Carnival Mardi Gras. Then we got ready to head back to our cabin to call it a night. Now I don't know if everybody else has a tradition, but one of the traditions that me and Kelly always like to do is on that last night is, be thankful for everything that we have. Take one last walk around, take it all in. Not everybody gets to be able to experience these things, so we're definitely lucky people. That's why we like to bring you guys these videos, share our experiences with us, so you can enjoy. You might not be able to be there with us, but you're always there with us. And you gotta finish the night with some pizza. Next morning we woke up. Of course we're in Port Canaveral. Gonna take the last look around. Thank God for a beautiful day. Hope everybody has a safe trip home. Travel safe. I'll tell you what, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us if you don't. And remember, guys, if you are a platinum guest, you get early debarkation. Make sure you pay attention to the form that's slid underneath your door or put on your nightstand. We get off super early. We're on the road within 45 minutes of getting off the ship. It is an easy process, and definitely one of the perks of being a platinum member. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We love each and every one of you. And we'll see you next time, guys.